Hola! Let's learn about the Spanish verb ir, which means to go. This is an awesome 8 verb, which means that it's one of the 8 verbs you absolutely need to know to get by in Spanish. It's also irregular, which means it doesn't follow the same rules as most of the other verbs, but it should still feel familiar to you. For example, the yo form of ir is like the yo forms of ser, soy, and estar, estoy, 2 other awesome 8 words. And the other conjugations actually match the typical AR verb endings. Let's see what this looks like. Yo voy, I go or am going. Tú vas, you go or are going. Él, ella, usted, va. He, she, it, or you formal go or are going. Nosotros vamos, we go or are going. Vosotros vais, y'all go or are going. And ellos, ellas, ustedes van. They or all you guys go or are going. You may have noticed I gave 2 meanings for the word. Now remember, Spanish is a different language, and it's not just a translation of English. The forms of ir can be translated as both go and going. Start thinking in terms of ideas, not just words, and with a little practice, you'll be fine. Let's put this together with some typical vocabulary. Let's use el café, el restaurante, el cine, la escuela, la iglesia, y la piscina. Okay, now the rule with ir is that if we want to use it to say we're going someplace, we need to add in this tiny word a. For example, if I say I go to school, I would say voy a la escuela. Or if I wanted to ask, do you go to church? I would say vas a la iglesia. Pop-up grammar here. In English, the word do or does in front of a sentence helps turn it into a question. We don't have that in Spanish. So we're really asking, you go to church? Pause here and use the word box to say, I go to the pool. Did you get voy a la piscina? Remember, pronouns aren't necessary in Spanish, and that's why I have them in parentheses. It's not wrong to use them, but it's not required either. I've shown you 3 examples with feminine words. Now let's use 3 examples with masculine words. I saved them for last because they have an extra step. If you want to say, I go to the cafe, as a beginning learner, you might write voy a el café. It's mostly right, and nice job for using what you learned. But there's an additional step here. When you have the word a next to the word el, almost always you'll combine it to form the word al. Instead of voy a el café, well, that sounds really wrong. The correct way is voy al café. Let's try the other 2. See if you can find and then fix the error. Pause the video to give yourself the time you need. Did you change the first sentence to voy al restaurante and the second sentence to voy al cine? Remember the a and the el combine to form al. Well, te toca a ti. Let's start by seeing if you can match the form of ir with the correct pronoun. Be sure to pause the video if you need more time or to review your notes. Did you get ellos van, ustedes van, yo voy, nosotras vamos, tú vas, y usted va? Okay, practiquemos. Now let's see if you can write the correct form of ir plus a to make the sentence correct. Remember, there's an extra step if you use a plus el. There's a word box if you need it, and of course, pause the video if you need more time or to review your notes. did you get? La señora Smith va al café. Las hermanas van a la piscina. Yo voy al restaurante. Vosotros vais al cine. Nosotros vamos a la escuela. Tú vas a la iglesia. Oh, muy bien. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found it helpful. If you like my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it. If you have a question about what we just saw, ask it in the comments below and I will get back to you. Gracias y nos vemos.